He meets two women. On paper, they are identical. Same interests, same beauty, same energy. To the outside world, there is no difference. But inside his brain, a silent, brutal categorization is taking place. One is being filed under temporary. The other is becoming the one. Most people think men choose a soulmate based on a feeling. But neuroscience reveals a much more calculated reality. The male brain is an efficiency machine. It operates through a series of internal gates designed to protect his most valuable resource, his long-term commitment. There is a specific, biological switch in the prefrontal cortex that determines when a woman moves from a placeholder to a permanent partner. And once that switch is flipped, his behavior changes forever. Segment 2. The Dopamine Gate. In the first 90 days, the male brain is governed by the limbic system, the ancient part of the brain responsible for survival and reward. This is the dopamine gate. During this phase, he isn't actually seeing you. He is seeing the adaptive reward you represent. His brain is flooded with dopamine, a chemical meant to drive pursuit and mating. But educationally, we must understand. Dopamine is a lying chemical. It prioritizes novelty over compatibility. This is why a man can be obsessed for 3 months and then suddenly vanish. He wasn't lying to you. He was under a chemical spell that eventually broke. If a relationship doesn't move past this gate, it remains a reward loop rather than a bond loop. This is where the majority of modern dating ends. Segment 3. The Prefrontal Audit. To move past the dopamine gate, the brain must pass the prefrontal audit. This is the shift from instinct to logic. The prefrontal cortex is the CEO of the brain. Its job is future projection. When a man looks at you, his brain is running a high-speed simulation of the next 10 years. He is calculating the cost of integration. He isn't just asking, is she pretty? He is asking, does her presence increase my social and emotional status, or does it drain my energy? In evolutionary terms, a man seeks a safe harbor. If the simulation shows constant conflict, high drama, or emotional instability, the prefrontal cortex denies the request. The commitment switch remains locked, regardless of how much he likes the chemistry. Segment 4. The soft hook. Lower your tone, pause for a moment, and look back at your own past. How many times have you seen a man audit a future, only to stay exactly where he was? If you've lived through this, or if you're seeing it happen right now, drop a yes in the comments. It's a pattern most women see, but few actually understand. Segment 5. The Vasopressin Trigger. Now, we reach the point of no return. While women are primarily wired for oxytocin, the hormone of connection, the male brain relies on vasopressin for long-term monogamy. Vasopressin is a challenge hormone. It isn't triggered by a man receiving love. It is triggered by him protecting and providing. When a man invests his time, his hard-earned resources, and his protection into a woman, his brain creates a bonding loop. The more he gives, the more valuable you become to his survival circuitry. If you do everything for him, you inadvertently lower his vasopressin. To become the one, he must be the one who earns the position. Segment 6. The Placeholder Warning. There is a dark side to this biology. It's called the Placeholder Effect. In psychology, it's known as Satisficing. A man can stay with a woman for years because she is good enough for the present, but his prefrontal audit has already rejected her for the future. He is effectively treading water until a maximizing option appears. This is why you see men leave a 5-year relationship and marry the next person within 6 months. The switch didn't break. It was simply waiting for a simulation that felt like a win. He didn't change for her. His brain simply recognized her as the final destination. Segment 7. Final conclusion. Understanding this timeline is the difference between wasting years and building a life. You cannot force the switch, but you can provide the environment that allows it to flip. It requires moving him from the reward of dopamine to the investment of vasopressin. If you want to know the specific signals that trigger this protective instinct, I've broken it down in the next video. Decoding the mind, one mystery at a time. Hit subscribe.